Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we are playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some online racing. This was a 6-race session I recorded on the US servers using C-class cars. So I've split the video into 2 parts. This is part 1 and I'll be releasing part 2 in a couple of days. First race then is going to be at the Big Valley Speedway. It's a 12-lap race and I've chosen to drive the Raven. We're on the inner oval, so we're on this tight track. In the centre, of course, the larger outer oval just over the barriers to the right. Just got squeezed in the middle there, but we're through. Raven, of course, quite a long car, so got to be careful I don't get spun into some of these corners. We're up on the outside at the moment, which is dangerous. But we've got a nice gap here if we can force our way up the inside. Now we're on the inside for the corner. That's a nicer place to be. Just push the inside slightly, but we're okay. Pretty good start then, up into 4th place, right behind the 3 leaders as well. Car there still stuck on the grid from the start. Always nice to play on the US servers just for a bit of variety. And we've got a pretty good connection here, so no serious lag or anything, so no excuses. We are still tucked in quite nicely behind these 3 cars here, up inside the Ram RS. Can we make that place stick? No, not quite. On that tighter line then, just couldn't get the grip coming out of the corner. See if we can close up again through this next section. Just got the win on the inside now, up into 2nd place if we can hold it. Yep. And trying to hold the inside here as well. Still carry as much speed as we can, allowing the car to drift out to the outside. Just set the fastest lap of the race so far, so we are quick, and the leader has hit the barriers on the outside. That's going to allow us to get through up into the lead then for the first time in the race. Track totally clear ahead, and we've pulled a nice little gap already. Yeah, that leader just made a mistake there. So easy to do, just to let it drift a little wide as you're going around these corners, just taking too much speed in. Once you've made the mistake of taking too much speed into the corner, it's very difficult to rectify it. You can brake, of course, but again, that just tends to push you out wide. Putting in some very consistent lap times here. Four laps to go. There in the distance is the first sign really of the very back car. All the cars have stayed fairly well grouped together. There's not been any big crashes, I don't think, so far, so that's why we've not met anyone else. Bit of debris on the track down here though. Some people have hit the barriers here, I think, by the look of it. Yeah, and there's a car crashed on the outside. Just 2 more laps to go. Might not even need to pass anyone before we get to the finish with any luck. Opened up that gap just to about 2.5 seconds now. Car's caught the barrier, so we are going to get past. Final lap then. Totally clear ahead. Nice big gap behind. Just got to see this through to the finish. And across we come then for a win in today's first race. Best lap time for ourselves of just under 17 seconds, 16.987. Not quite the fastest car on track. The buggy actually that finished in 3rd place was the quickest, just very slightly quicker than ourselves. On to today's 2nd race then, and this one is going to be at the Rattlesnake Race Park. I've chosen to drive the Speedbird in this one 6 laps around here then, 12 of us in the race. Right in the middle of the pack as we start, and try not to get twisted. We're getting sandwiched here. The car on the outside has hit the bump and got flipped up. It looks like they've landed it back on 4 wheels, so we can push our way round. Gonna have to take this right hand path, I think. I normally like to take the right and then switch back to the left if it's clear. Got to be careful on this first lap though. Lots of cars around. Big crash outside. Can we sneak tight round here maybe? Possibly a gap. We're getting pushed over to the inside though, and we are over. Are we going to get back onto two wheels? Car crashed straight through the middle of us. We're not. I'm going to have to reset. That's wasted a lot of time. Not too much damage to the car, fortunately. In fact, it still says we've got 100 health left, which I'm surprised about. So just cosmetic damage to the car, but we've wasted a lot of time, and we are right at the back. 6-lap race though, so let's see if we can make something of this still. See if we can work our way back up. Vandal is the first vehicle ahead. End of the first lap then. Hopefully things can only get better from here. Leader is already a massive 12 seconds ahead. Just going to ease off as we come over this little jump. Try and hold it tight. The Vandal's gone wide, so we can take a nice tight line over onto the right hand path again, and then we'll cut back onto the left. Got a bunch of cars immediately ahead of us, so we've caught up quite well. Ooh, just managed to slip inside that one on its roof and that one on its side as well. Little bit of lag there. Just didn't look like I was going to catch that car. And whoa, where's that come from? That car is travelling really quickly. We are alongside as we come up the hill though, and back ahead of it, up into 9th place. Can we slide it up the inside of that car in front into this corner? No, not quite close enough, but a much better second lap, right in behind 7th and 8th place. Leader has extended their lead to about 14 seconds now. Again, we're going to hold it tight round here, and we can make up another place. Slide in behind the rocket here. Are they going to take the same path? Yes they are. We will follow them through. And are they going to switch? No, they're holding it on the right. We should be slightly quicker and have a better line into this corner if we can get up the inside. Car's thrown it up the inside though, just pushed its way through. Can we get immediate revenge going into this corner? Here we go. Ooh, big crash. Slam them into the barriers, and we are up alongside the rocket as well, and past. That worked out quite well. Up into 7th place now then. Just got to hope they are not close enough to hit back. I've taken that really tight to not leave the side of the car exposed for too long. Halfway stage of the race then, and we are up into 7th. Again, the leader has extended their lead by another second or two. Whoa, car reversing. We've managed to miss them though. Up into 6th, and that looks like 4th and 5th directly ahead, so they'll be our next targets if we can catch them up. Wonder if it's still possible to maybe nick a podium in this race. Looks like 3rd, 2nd and 1st from the map are sort of fairly well spread out actually. Let's focus on these two to start with though. Power down up the hill. Again, not take it too far over to the left because it tends to flip the car slightly. So just hold it in the middle, tight round the corner. That car's gone slightly wide. And we are gaining, I think, on these two. If we can keep this going, 2 more laps to go. Again, another fastest lap just for ourselves, not the fastest of the race though. Can we duck underneath? Yeah, again, that car's gone wide. That's been definitely our favourite overtaking place, that first corner, by holding it tight into that corner, holding a tight line and letting the other cars go wide. We've made up quite a few places. That car is still fairly close in behind though. We don't get hit. No, we ran the corner safely. Brake hard into this corner, and they've gone straight on, and we can nick another place here. We're up into 4th place. Car behind still hasn't given up, but we are up into 4th. It's been a good recovery after a really bad first lap. I mean, it wasn't a big crash at all that we had on that first lap, but it was just got our wheels over the inside, so it got pushed over the inside and it flipped the car onto its side. Final lap then. Pulled away from that car behind now. Car in front though is quite way ahead. I don't think we're going to catch them unless they have an issue. Of course the leader is well away. They are over 20 seconds ahead. Can't quite see 3rd place ahead of us. Might see third and second as we come round this corner if we look over to the left as we come down here. Just as we come over the brow here. No, didn't quite catch a glimpse. There's the winner across the line already. There is third place just off to our right. So that is second and third place across the line, and we are going to finish in fourth. Fastest lap time at 57.6 seconds for ourselves then. A leader unsurprisingly was the quickest, couple of seconds quicker in a Raven. Okay, on to today's third race, and then I'll put the other 3 races in part 2 of this video. This one's going to be at Crash Canyon, and I'm going to drive the Dominator 8 laps around this course, 15 of us, bit of a slow getaway. So we've gone for a pretty heavily armoured car, which is never a bad idea in this race. Guessing most of the other cars will have gone for the same. Sometimes someone will go for a really quick car with little armour and try and just shoot off into the distance and speed their way around without anyone catching them, but that's quite a high risk strategy. 8 laps around here without getting hit or caught is quite unlikely. We are getting squeezed here, so I'm going to go over to the left again. Hopefully this path is still clear at this early on stage. No, it's not, and we are back across. Oh, nice little tap on the roof by a car going past has just flipped us back. Yeah, going down the opposite path, if you like, is almost always safe first time, but then it is dangerous after that. Oh, a lot of cars in the way here. We can slip our way past though. Made up a few places, and the Rocket is struggling to hold on for grip there, and we're up into 8th. Can we sling it up the inside here, make up another place or 2 around this corner? Trying to get the grip. Nope. Okay, let's just slot in behind. Car is driving across the front, just to ease off the accelerator. Big crash here. Whoa, we can push our way through. Big hit from the side, and another one pushed us out. No major damage as yet though, but a lot more collisions happening now, and this one's going to cut back in front of us. Yes, it is. Turned right in front, nothing I could really do. Again, no real damage caused, but just slowed us down, and that's dropped us to the back of this little group of cars, down in 11th still then. Still quite a way to go. Leader is now about 13 seconds ahead. Again, looking to slip up the inside here. The Rocket has gone in incredibly fast and taken another car out, and we can jump up into 8th place thanks to that. A couple of cars have gone on the left path and a massive collision. That could have been one of the leaders they took out, I would have thought, being on the other path. That would be roughly where the leaders were. We'll get pushed onto the inside here, just hold our position. Car very quick outside us. I am going to have to hold it out wide and then brake, see if we can cut back underneath. No. Forced to go all the way around the outside. Can slot back into line here though. Whoa, car's coming out of ghost mode. Up into 7th. Can we send it up the inside here? Just up the inside of the buggy to make another place, if we can hold it. Side by side though as we come down the straight. Hopefully they're going to give us a little bit of room. Whoa! Big crash on the inside. We can get the power down here. Yeah, we are up into 3rd place now. Made up quite a few places on that corner. Managed to get around the inside, and then another of the cars ran wide just on the exit. Can we sneak up the inside here? This isn't for position, so we're still in 3rd. 2nd place is about 4 seconds ahead. Leader is about 7 seconds ahead now, something like that. That will be the lead car there. Yep, they're 2nd place. You see jumping directly ahead of us. And there's the leader. Anyway, we can catch these. We've certainly closed the gap. Is there enough cars still going to cause chaos and try and take others out? Oh, there's been a crash there. Is that second place? No. That is, though. That is second place, directly ahead. Can we get past them before the finish? Leader is still about 8 seconds ahead. There they are, right in the distance, right at the other end of this straight. Still got one more corner to go and back down the straight again. Not quite close enough behind to be able to send it in quick and wipe out second place. I need them to make a mistake or them to have a crash, maybe one more head on. Winners across the line, excellent result for them. We are going to take third place in the end, not a bad result. 34.8 second fastest lap for ourselves. The road cutter that finished behind us was the fastest car on track, and the win went to a Gremlin in the end. Well, that is the end of today's online racing video. I hope you enjoyed that one, and watch out for part 2, which will be out in a few days. And see you soon.